how would I define innovation? I would think about, something that's new and different.
We're not just talking about cooking and baking and doing laundry and homey type things.
Constantly reflecting on things, where it's at, where I'm at, where the people are that I'm working with, where they're at.
I think coming to events like this are great ways to make sure you're not just on the cutting edge, but you're aware of what's out there, what's already being done. You're not trying to create it yourself.
Okay, I'm at NEAFCS 2016 in Big Sky, Montana, and I'm here with Barb and Katie and Sandra from Alabama, and we're going to talk to them a little about what innovation means to them and some of the innovative things they've seen at NEAFCS this week.
We are big believers in technology, so we think that first with innovation, but it's really any creative way to reach the target audience and provide education. So however we can reach them, wherever they are, that's innovation.
I think it's being curious and creative, because you have to have a little bit of both of those. You have to be curious about something new, and you have to be creative to try that something new, and maybe some risk be involved. So.
Right, and I think in Extension in general, we have a lot of creative autonomy to do things differently.
Carol Smathers and Teresa Ferrari from 4-H, she said they sat in a room with no windows, just all walls, and thought about how can we teach this concept, and they sat down and they came up with the game.
In addition, we have a new app coming out that's going to be used in independent grocery stores throughout rural Alabama that looks at recipes based on food found within the grocery store. And it's going to come off a trigger image, so either augmented reality or using QR codes, and somebody will be able to, if they have the app, scan the image, see a recipe right then and there, create a grocery list if they want, and then they can buy the ingredients, take that home, and make that recipe at home for their family.
I think it's important to look beyond traditional education to things that change the environment, policy system environment change, to support people in making better decisions rather than just teaching them to make better decisions.
Are you saying you have to be a rebel to be innovative?
I believe so, yes.
Do you think we have rebels in Extension?
Yeah. Several.
Most of them are in the EdTechLN.
I've been called rogue before.
Rogue. We love that word. So since we're in the presence of some fellow rogue agents here, is there anything we're currently doing in Extension that's holding us back that we need to just stop doing or kill off to help us move forward?
Silos. Not working together, keeping 4-H, ag, family, consumer science, horticulture separate.
We have some sacred cows. Not that fair is all bad, but it needs to take a lot less of our time and attention to county fairs so that we can do other things.
I go old-fashioned, my computer. What happens when your computer goes down? You might as well go home, right?
I'd have to say I'm kind of the anomaly, especially for my age. I'm tech savvy, but I could go without technology if I needed to. And in fact, I kind of appreciate the lack of technology a lot of times.
I think a lot of people are interested in tech-based education. Not a lot of people are doing that yet because it's, well, gee, how do I even begin? Where do I start? And so Katie gave them the mechanics of it, which really gives you a starting point.
What tool are you using for texting?
Tango.
Tango? Okay. It's a paid texting program. It's Remind is free, but we found it has a lot of features that let us engage with the audience more and collect evaluation data, which is important for us too in Extension, so we can know that what we're doing is effective and show that.
Kahoot, and we go into the schools and we set up these quizzes, and the kids who are forbidden to have their phones out during the classroom, I'll say, okay, take your phone out, and so they get to use their phones. And I just did a Serve Safe in the Classroom, a 4-class session, and the way we reviewed for the test was using Kahoot, and they got their phones out, and the competition between them, it's pretty neat.
I mean, my cell phone, right? So I don't know what I would do without my cell phone. Essentially, it's my calendar, it's my camera. I teach financial education, so I have youth make videos with my iPad or with my cell phone.
I haven't attended that many conferences due to funds and that kind of stuff, but I have to admit this goes into being one of the top ones for sure. Not just because we're recording, it really has been good. No, really.